The following is a world-class Bullshitters exclusive.
Folks, I've seen a lot of strange stuff, but I've never seen anything that could make me believe what's going on with Cara Dune. Pay attention to the last part of that statement. Yes, I didn't call her Gina Carano, I called her Cara Dune. Gina Carano has had an interesting week, to say the least. She got fired from The Mandalorian, dropped from her talent agency, and then found out she's gonna make her own film. It's been a roller coaster of emotions for old Gina Carano, but Cara Dune, sadly, Cara Dune is dead. And let's talk about why this is a first for Star Wars. Outside of wanting to quote the best character from Star Wars, I was being 100% sincere when I said I have never seen anything like what's going on with Cara Dune. In Star Wars, if a character makes money, they make merchandise. There are more Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, and Darth Vader action figures out there than most normal people can comprehend. And I own way too fucking many. It isn't just Star Wars toys either. It's literally every popular character. Spider-Man is so popular, in fact, that he has his own toy line at all times in conjunction with whatever Marvel toy line is out there. Hell, when he, Spider-Man, pronouns pal, shows up in the Legends line, his figure always is the most sought after, and his figures always demand the highest premiums on the aftermarket. Here's a quick example. This is the Pizza Spider-Man figure, because he's packed with this slice of pizza. Convenient. He was released way back in 2015. He's an okay, if basic figure. Reused parts, okay paint, nothing special in my opinion. He retailed for $19.99 just like the other Marvel Legends, but he's worth a whole hell of a lot more. Let's play the old patent-pending official WCBS guessing game, shall we? Can you guess the aftermarket value of this just okay Spidey figure? Is it still $20? In your dreams, jerk. $40? Fuck off, pal. $50? Haha, no. $100? Maybe if you're lucky. All wrong, but hey, thanks for trying. This Spidey fetches up to $228 online these days. I wish I was joking. Now, before you ask, no, this figure is not rare. It wasn't hard to find. I found many in my local Targets, but I did buy the first one I saw because, come on, it's Spider-Man. The price kept going up on the aftermarket, so a few years after the release of Pizza Spidey, Hasbro released, essentially, the same figure on a new card and called it the Vintage figure, and profited again. Hasbro has a formula for this. Step 1, make new toys to sell. Step 2, profit. Step 3, resell the same toy. Step 4, profit. Step 5, repeat until fans complain or a Japanese company makes an embarrassingly better figure. Hashtag Mayfix Spider-Man stop. It's the part of the process the underpants gnomes fail to follow. Now for those in back, Spider-Man is so popular that some of his figures go for a fuckload of money online, and to cash in, Hasbro re-releases the same toy and makes more money. This has been your lesson in pop culture economics from Professor Jeffrey Hicks, MD, AD, BD, DDO, JSIOC, Esquire. This tried and true method has worked for decades, but leave it to Disney to fuck it all up for everyone, when there's finally a strong female character that fans are so desperate to buy. As I've documented, better than anyone, the toys from Star Wars Episode 7, 8, 9, Rogue One, and Solo: A Star Wars Story did not sell well. I filmed mountains of unsold Star Wars merchandise from all of those films on the shelves of the finest retailers across the country, all the way down to the dingiest bargain basements, and the story was the same at each store. People are not buying any of this shit, no matter how cheap, no matter what stupid hashtags got trending 7 years ago. Rey was always easily found. No one wanted that chick ever. It wasn't just her. Disney Star Wars couldn't make a cool female character to save their lives. From Rose Tico to Vice Admiral Holdo to Janna to Zori Bliss and Jyn Erso and whoever the hell Emilia Clarke was supposed to play. None of them were memorable at all. Hell, they even managed to besmirch the legacy of our dearly departed Princess Leia with that Space Mary Poppins shit. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all! No matter what female character Cray Cray KK, that's Kathleen Kennedy for the new challengers approaching, any new female characters they've created fell into that lame territory, except for one. Cara Dune. If we describe all the poorly crafted female characters Disney Star Wars threw at us, we have a shitty Jedi with a stolen identity, a woman in a potato sack, the biggest spunt in the universe, a woman who's looking for a daddy, Felicity with a helmet, Felicity without a helmet, and an obligatory Game of Thrones hire. What about them is special? Nothing. When we finally get a cool one, she's not only removed from the show, but the entirety of Star Wars. Gina Carano's Cara Dune Mandalorian figure cancelled by Hasbro. Hasbro, the toy brand behind the Mandalorian action figures, has reportedly canceled Gina Carano's Cara Dune figure amid the controversy over Carano's social media posts. The Twitter user posted the following screenshot on Friday from retailer Big Bad Toy Store. We have been informed by Hasbro that they have canceled production on the Star Wars Black Series Cara Dune, the Mandalorian action figure, and will not be fulfilling our order. Unfortunately, this means we must cancel our pre-orders for this item. We apologize for the inconvenience and greatly appreciate your understanding. The Wrap has reached out to Hasbro for comment. The former MMA fighter played Cara Dune on The Mandalorian for the first 2 seasons of the hit Disney Plus show. A search on Hasbro Store shows the current inventory of Cara Dune figures completely sold out. Carano came under fire on Wednesday over an Instagram post which... Now I'm just going to stop right there because I don't need the Wrap's take on anything. But this is the first toy store I've been excited to talk about since 1999. So before anyone gets up in a huff about this being fake, Big Bad Toy Store is one of the most reputable retailers online. Yes, their deliveries are a lot slower than I'd like, but they are perfect every time. I've been collecting Star Wars since 1996 and I've never seen anything like this happen. Usually a Star Wars character like, Jar Jar Binks goes away because the fans hate him. His presence in Episode 2 was noticeably smaller as well as the presence at retail. That's why it's such a big deal when he not only got a new figure before 90% of the Rise of Skywalker cast, but the figure is getting a re-release as part of the 50th anniversary as well. Though it should be, that's not going to be the case with Cara Dune. She's a very popular character. Here's just a sampling of some of the Cara Dune merchandise available. And remember, it was a Funko Pop that made the Mary Sue fall in love with her after all. Cara Dune is being erased, not because she's unpopular, but because of the politics of Disney. Today's video should serve as a sobering reminder that money is no longer the great motivator. Political power is. As I said at the beginning of this video, Gina Carano's story has added new chapters to her tale, instead of closing the book entirely. And while all is not well, Cara Dune's fate is much worse. Since the report of Hasbro recalling the Cara Dune figure dropped, I've seen an outpouring of fan support to run out and grab all the Cara Dune figures before they're gone forever. But I'm also seeing retailers abandon ship too, which is strange. Over at Walmart, there's a fire sale on all things Cara Dune. Let's take a look. So here we are at Walmart.com, Star Wars The Black Series Cara Dune 6-inch figure with accessories. Originally, 1987, on sale for $2. Now folks, pay close attention to this right here. The price is for in-store purchase only, in stock at this location, which is very, very far from me. Now, this is not another person selling this online. This is not a retailer. This is not a reseller trying to make a couple of extra bucks before this figure goes out and away. No, this is what you'll pay in store at Walmart. And this is the 6-inch one as we check this out. But this is Walmart wanting to get rid of her entirely and very quickly. And guess what? This isn't the only Cara Dune figure that this has happened with. Here we have the 3 3/4-inch figure, originally $12.93, on sale for $3.50. Again, this is part of a vintage collection. Again, this is also priced for in-store purchase only at this location, which means this is an in-store price that you will pay. Again, this is not somebody selling this for $2 online and making us confused for the actual price of the figure. So, here you are. Here you have it. They want her gone so bad they will do anything to get rid of her, including cut the price on a figure that will sell at full retail. Of all the elements of this story, this is the most concerning part because this is the erasure of the character completely. No matter how much fan support there is, no matter how much money there is to be made, Disney wants Cara Dune gone forever, and when major retailers are willing to cut profits instantly to appease them, that's it. Whoever is in control at the top made this decision, and it's scary to see the length that people will go to make someone disappear. The only apt comparison I can make is Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit was a former pro wrestler and world champion who was wiped away by the WWE after he killed his family and then himself on June 24th, 2007. That summer saw the swift removal of Chris Benoit merchandise from retailers. That fall, he was removed from the annual WWE video game, and by the end of the year, he was never there at all. He was blurred out from footage, removed from photos, edited out of history entirely. Chris Benoit was wiped away from WWE history for murdering his family. Cara Dune has been wiped away from Star Wars because the actress Gina Carano posted a tweet. If we want to pick something less extreme than Chris Benoit, but still way more problematic, as the kids like to say, than Gina Carano, Amber Heard. She's an alleged domestic abuser. Her name is all over the news for all the terrible things she's allegedly done to Johnny Depp. This list is rather long, so I'll only post the most important one, but she ruined his fucking life. I've seen bullshit solidarity posts from Warner Brothers and general fuckery from Hollywood defending her. And I know they're a lost cause, but I'll say it again. If you have Mira action figures made, but want to halt all the Cara Dune figures, you send the message that domestic abuse isn't a problem, but free speech is. I get it. Free speech has consequences. But so do allegations of abuse. Anytime a person of the opposite sex is accused of the same thing, the world stops until every closet has been swept for skeletons. Twice. The timing of this erasure shows how reactionary the whole situation is. Because Disney has spent the last few months rebranding all of Star Wars as The Mandalorian, and Cara Dune is a big part of that show. After the star, Baby Yoda, and The Mandalorian himself, Cara Dune is number 3. She is the third most popular character on the #1 show on a streaming service that allegedly has over 94 million subscribers, and you cut yourself out from all of that money. Why? Simple. Ideology. Ideology outweighs profit every time. Cara Dune will always be a reminder of that. So I ask, what is your takeaway from all of this? I'm disappointed with everyone involved in this decision. We've learned firsthand that it's not about money anymore, and now everything from The Force Awakens through The Rise of Skywalker makes sense. It was never about money, it was about sending a message. It was never about what was best for business, or even Star Wars itself. It's about what's best for the agenda of the day, and sadly for all of us, that agenda does not include strong female characters. So folks, tell me what you think about this. I am blown away. I have never, ever seen them do this with a Star Wars character. Let's see. Jar Jar Binks, it wasn't that popular. He went away. Young Anakin Skywalker, played by Jake Lloyd, he wasn't that popular. They didn't keep making figures from The Phantom Menace. I think it's something to do with those characters in particular, but that's the topic for another time. My point is, those are characters that they don't really make that often because they're not that popular, but Cara Dune is in demand. As you have seen through the footage in this video, all that stuff is sold out, including $584 statues, sideshow, all of those things, all of those high-end collectibles that feature Cara Dune's likeness have now been sold out. This is the fans trying to send a message to Disney, and hopefully they get it. Hopefully this is something that they see, but as we have seen as well, the money doesn't matter to them. Whatever power gives them, whatever this power is, well, it's more important. So folks, thank you for watching. Guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and comment. We've heard it on good authority that if you comment and hit the thumbs up button, it helps us out even more. So we greatly appreciate that. Also, while you're down there in the comment section, make sure you click on the link to sign up for the comic. It should be going live in 2 weeks with a cover from Anna, that Star Wars girl, as well as myself, and another cover, which is a day one exclusive of the original High Council, Ethan, Jeremy, and myself, and features a surprise appearance by Cecil. So make sure you guys check that out. That's only available for a single day. So folks, thank you for watching. Be calm, be cool, be safe, be smart, but always be excellent to each other.